time.
Alright guys, welcome back. Haven't been posting any videos because we have had nothing but snow after snowstorm. So the Honda Acty has been out of commission. Well, I shouldn't say out of commission, just kind of stuck where it is. And we haven't been able to really work on cars at all just because it's been so cold and everything's covered in snow. Hi guys, so as you saw, the truck's under 2 feet of snow, but in any case, we have I have a 3D printer now, and I figured I will take the time that we're kind of like not being able to work on the truck to do some fun stuff with it. So what I did was I had originally installed the cup holders that I got on Amazon in the mini truck, but those cup holders are really they're so tiny and shallow, they're really unusable. They're good for putting your keys in, that's about it. But what I did was I made my own cup holder, and what I did was I did this design, like a figure 8 design, and I put these gussets here, and these gussets will have mounting holes. They're reinforced by having some ribs in there. And the great thing about the figure 8 style cup holders is that you obviously could put 2 cups in here, but also because there's this bridge in between, you could put your phone in here, your cell phone, and it would fit in there fine. Now the size, the diameter, I think I did 3 inches or 3 and change, which is a little bit big for a regular like can of soda or something like that. So what I did is, by the way, this was a 3D printed using black PLA, which is polylactic acid. It's the most commonly used material in printing, in 3D printing. It has, the properties are not as good as some of the other plastics, meaning that for longevity and UV resistance and things like that. But because it prints so easily, it's easy to make a new one over time. So if this lasts 3 years, and after 3 years it starts to get distorted, I'll just print another one. Now, I also did this insert piece out of TPU, which is like a polyurethane material. So it's not rubber, but it's flexible like rubber. You could see it's got it's malleable to a certain extent. I'm sure if I flex it hard enough, I could get it to snap. But what I did was I did this collar here that catches on the top surface of the base, and I also put these little ribs in here. And originally I was hoping these ribs would distort more out of the way, but I made them too kind of aggressive. I think if I ever have to redo this part, I'm gonna make it more of a bubble, and that will deform a little bit better, so that when you put the cup in there, it'll like push the bubbles out of the way, and you'll create like a friction fit. This doesn't go all the way as deep because you don't need it to go all the way to the bottom. Oh, and for fun, I put the Acty logo on the bottom there. I know it's hard to read, but it is there. I think it'll be a cool feature, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna get this installed in the car and see how it looks and functions. Alright, so the first thing is gonna be to remove this old one. I am pretty sure that I just taped this on. Yeah, I just taped it on, so I should be able to just pull it off. There you go. Yep, so there were these two foam tape discs. So I'm just gonna remove this stuff. It looks like it's shredding to pieces. I'm gonna get some solvent to help with that. If the camera fogs up, I apologize. It's literally 18 degrees today, which is I think -8 Celsius, so very cold. I'm using this stuff, Goof Off. It's designed to remove glue, adhesive, and tar, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna let that soak a little bit, and then I'm gonna start scraping it with this little plastic pry tool I have here. So I got the area cleaned up. Good news and bad news. The good news is it took out all of the residue. The bad news is that it also removed the black paint I had on here. So originally this part was gray, kind of like the rest of the dashboard here, and I painted it black. And unfortunately that Goof Off also took out the black paint. I'm not too worried about it, because when the warm weather comes, I plan on doing something different. I'm gonna start messing around with some carbon fiber. I've never worked with carbon fiber. I've done fiberglass, but I'm thinking of skinning this part in carbon fiber, and you know, maybe even this part as well. So these two parts here, I think it might look sharp. So, but until then, let's just get this cup holder in and call this project complete. So all I'm gonna do is using an awl, I'm gonna mark where the screw holes should go. And I think I'm gonna put this pretty close to this console part here and leave a little room here, just because I want this to be kind of away from this curved part of the console. So I'm just gonna mark that real quick, make sure it's centered. And I got these self-drilling screws. They basically are a self-tapping screw, but it has a drill bit on the tip. Kind of see that. So I'm just gonna pre-install that. And guys, make sure that if you're running special wiring and whatnot, that you don't have stuff running under here, because you don't want to cut into those wires. I have auxiliary, the wires for the auxiliary lights running through here, but they'll run down the side, so I know there's nothing directly below. Get this on. Gonna need to use an extension on my drill bit here. There you go. Alright, and here you go. Got our new cup holder. Again, I think it looks pretty sharp. The fact that it's so close to the eyesight of the driver or passenger, you could actually see the logo fairly easy in there actually, which is pretty good. So here's the cup holder installed. I can see you can put a water bottle in there. Works good with these ribs. You can see the Honda Acty logo in there. And then if you happen to have something larger, like one of these coffee cups, you could just remove this insert and then you have something bigger. So and again, you could put your phone sideways like this because it'll fit now. So in any case, hope you guys like this little mod. Alright guys, so if you guys happen to have a 3D printer and you liked this little mod and you want the file for the cup holder, I'll be glad to send it to you. Just email me. It's cardaytoday@gmail.com, and I could send you the STL file, and you could print your own cup holder. So if you guys like these mods, let me know. I'm planning on doing a lot of cool stuff once the weather gets warm, but a lot of it has to do with printing and painting and things of that nature, so I need the weather to get warmer. But please guys, don't forget to subscribe and support the channel, and I hope to put more content on here soon. Thanks for watching.
Ryan, let's